Hello. Welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, if you are new, welcome. My name is Alexandra. I am a 28-year-old all cash budgeter, just trying my best to get my butt over to financial freedom. So if that sounds like something similar to what you're doing, or if that sounds like content that interests you, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that post notification bell so that you are alerted every time I upload a video. Y'all really do help my channel grow out a lot, and I am so grateful to have you here watching my videos. In today's video, what we will be doing is cash stuffing my second paycheck of 2023. So this is my second January paycheck. I do get paid bi-weekly, which means every other week. So we'll be stuffing this into my envelopes today. And then I will also be showing you 2 new envelopes that I added since my last video. So stay tuned for that. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with counting my cash. Right here, I have a tracker. I do sell these on my Etsy for $1. So if you are interested in them, they are a digital download. I have 4 different patterns to choose from. So I did withdraw a total of $986. My paycheck was actually $1,186. The reason that it's $900 is because I always leave $100 of my paycheck in my bank account as a buffer for any automatic payments or anything that just gets pulled through. Well, I already said any kind of automatic payments, obviously, and then for anything that I don't really account for. So sometimes I have to get my clothes laundered, and that is a small charge. I use that for my buffer. So that $100 goes there, and then the other $100 I already went over and sent to my credit card balance to pay that down. So we are left with $986. So we'll go ahead and get counting. And I did get an old $100 bill from the bank, which I am always super excited about. And I believe this is a star note. I'm not sure if that means it's a star note or not. You guys will have to let me know in the comments down below. I'm not exactly sure if that is one because I've never had someone show me a star note, but I do see a star on this bill. So 100, 200, 300, 320, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 700, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 800, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 900, 910, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that total is correct. We do have $986 to stuff today. Whew, I'm out of breath, you guys. I just got home from work. I went straight from work to the bank to pull out the cash. And I am finally home after a pretty long work day, so just bear with me. I want to just address the elephant in the room. I did end up buying a cash tray. Well, technically this is like a makeup palette organizer off of Amazon, but I was given a Amazon gift card from my father for Christmas, and I decided that there was not much else I wanted, so I ended up getting this. I might still use my wooden dish drying rack every now and then just for nostalgia purposes, because I did kind of grow quite fond of that rack, but this one I think will make more sense just because it is smaller and it fits on my desk better. So I think for right now with my current setup, I will probably be aiming to use this one a little bit more. So I'm gonna go ahead and space these out a bit. Sorry, I am kind of getting used to this because it is the first time I'm using it. All right, so we have our cash set up in our cash tray, and what we do is first off, we go through and empty my wallet. I do have some change in here, which I think is all silver change, and even the change I got, it looks super new and beautiful. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in my change jar. Oh, another new thing that I got, you guys, I did get a new tripod for my camera with it also has like a light hook to it. The old tripod I had, I found that it was too wobbly when I bumped into it. I'm not too sure how this one is yet, so leave feedback in the comments below if you guys notice a difference. It seems to be more sturdy. With my old one, I had to use a pillow and something heavy to kind of weigh down the base, otherwise it would topple over. So in here I have my receipts. I do scan my receipts into Fetch, so I will be doing that after this video, kind of getting caught up on my receipts. If you guys do not already have Fetch, I don't know what you're doing, but you need to go to your app store and you need to download it now. It is the easiest way to get free money in the form of gift cards, just for scanning receipts. So it's totally free to use. I always have my referral link down below. I'll try to include it in this video. If you use my referral code, I get 2,000 points and you get 2,000 points, which is equivalent of I think around $2. So it's free money. Check it out if you're able to. So I will be scanning those in after the video, so I'm just gonna set them to the side for now. I am going to be pulling out any rollover cash that I have for groceries for this past week. I have $5 remaining. For my gas this week, I have $10 remaining. And then for last week, since I do get paid every 2 weeks, I have a total of $10, $11, $12, $13, $14 left over from my gas and groceries for the first week of that paycheck, my last paycheck. So altogether in rollover cash, I have 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. I'm going to just set this aside right here, and that will go towards a savings challenge later. So let's see. Now we will be stuffing my cash envelopes for this pay period. So per usual, groceries will be getting $100. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. And gas this week will be getting the usual $80. So 20, 40, 60, and $80. And if you are new to my channel, what I do for this is I split them in half. So since gas gets 80, I'm gonna put half of it in this gas envelope, and then the other half I'll put aside in week 2, and that just helps me ration my money out a bit since I do have, 14 days between my pay periods. And groceries, since it is $100, I will leave $50 in groceries and put the other $50 in my week 2 envelope. Let me know if you guys are the same way. If you get paid on a bi-weekly basis, what do you do with your cash envelopes? Do you just leave the whole lump sum in your envelope and you just try to ration it yourself? Or do you divide it by 2 and do it that way? I'm kind of curious. And you guys, some of the bills I got today were really ratty. Like this $20 bill has a tear in it with some tape, and I have a few ones that are missing like the corners of the bills, which is kind of strange, but it is what it is. All right, so my cash envelopes are all good. I'm going to put them back in my wallet and set it to the side, and then we will go ahead and get started with stuffing my binders. So as usual, we're gonna start with my black binder. This one, if you're new here, is my bills binder. So we're gonna start off with rent. Rent always gets $255. So we have, I kind of want to save this $100 bill. So I'm going to save it. I'm going to try to put it in an envelope that I don't have to spend it right away. So I have 100, 200, 220, 240, 250, and 251, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, never mind. I was gonna look for the ugly ones, but I'm pretty sure most of my ones are going into my bills binder anyway, so that I can get rid of those ripped ones as soon as possible. Thank you everyone who was commenting on my last video, wishing me, to get well soon. I have been sick with like a cold, or I'm not even sure what I had, but I mean, it wasn't fun. But I am feeling so much better, and it makes me feel really grateful that, people on the internet are so kind to me. So thank you so much for, being such a big support of my channel and my financial growth, as well as just how I'm doing personally. It really does mean a lot. So rent so far has 1, 2, 3, 400, 420, 40, 60, 80, 90, 500, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So rent has $510 in it. So this is fully ready for February's rent payment. I do pay half the rent. My partner pays the other half of my rent, electric, and my internet costs. And I will be uploading my trackers off camera as well, just to save time. I feel like my videos lately have been pretty long, and I do apologize if that bugs you. I'm not sure why they're long. I don't know if I just like to talk or what, but it is what it is. So electric is getting 35. So I have 10, 20, 25, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do like to use a lot of small bills. Oop. Just so that I can have exact change when it is time to unstuff my envelopes. So electric has 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. So electric has $70 in it. So that is fully funded for February as well. Internet will get $20 today. So 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So internet now has, and it's funny because I actually just got a call from my internet provider right before filming this video. Internet now has 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 66, 7, 8, 9, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So $75 in it. I just had to stand up to make sure that I was in the frame if you heard a noise. Phone is empty. I did just pay this bill, but it will be getting $35. So 20, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm like, oh, here are the old ones. I'm going to, do you guys see this? 2 of them are rips, and they're like the identical rips, so I'm not sure if they got stuck like in someone's zipper, like in their wallet maybe, but I don't know. I think it's kind of unacceptable to get cash from like a bank institution and have it look like these. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. But even when I asked for ones at the bank, the teller told me that she didn't have any pretty ones and that they were all pretty beat up. So I don't know why. Maybe they're not printing as many ones right now. I don't know. Subscriptions will be getting $20. This was one of the envelopes that I did decrease the amount in because I did cancel my Amazon Prime subscription. So 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and $20. Oh my goodness. Let me know, you guys. It is still January, so I know people are probably still going strong on their New Year's resolutions, but let me know, how are you guys doing with your resolutions? Did you guys make any resolutions? Are you still going strong with them, or did you already give up? I would be kind of curious. I've been going pretty strong on mine. One of mine is to just drink more water each day, and I think I've only missed like 2 or 3 days this month, which to me is good because I'm always the type of person who will try to drink anything except for water. So it's been an adjustment, but I feel like it's going pretty well so far. So subscriptions now has 10, 20, 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 40, or 9, 40, 1, 2, and 3. So $43 in it. I do have some subscriptions, I think, coming to be due here pretty soon. Get in there. All right. Car insurance will be getting $100. I did already finish paying my premium for the 6 months, so this will be going towards the next one. I am going to try to see if I can swap this out off camera later in an envelope that I know I won't be reaching for an even longer period of time, just because it is a star bill. And I believe that they're worth more than the face value if they're a star bill, because that means that they had already printed that serial number on a bill and they made some kind of mistake, so that's where they put an asterisk or star. I could be wrong though, so correct me if I'm wrong. Student loans is getting skipped because we are still paused on that. And I'm just moving over so I can look at my computer to make sure I'm doing this correctly. I don't know what it is with this binder. It's been having some trouble with moving the envelopes around. They keep getting stuck. Taxes today. I am not going to worry about filling out the tracker because I did just file my taxes. And so I do need to, I still need to pay for my taxes. So I will be taking money out of here. Oops. And I am not too sure how many I need to erase at this moment. So I'm going to leave this colored, and then when I do pay that, I will erase it and update the tracker. But taxes today is only going to get $10. So taxes between my high yield savings account and the envelope has 100, 150, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 300, and $310 in it. And I did end up owing on my taxes. I think federal, I ended up owing like $400, but my state, I am getting a refund back in. So I'm not sure if I need to pay the lump sum of the federal or if the refund will be applied to it. I'm kind of just waiting to see since I filed through TurboTax. Miscellaneous will be getting $10 today, and she is empty, so she currently has $10 in her. And then this last one in here, I do not stuff. It is just a tracker for my debt. So I did already send over and transfer $100 to my credit card. So I will color in 2 puzzle pieces as they are each worth $50. Which means I have 2 puzzle pieces left, which is $100, but in reality, I think I have like $88 left until I am totally credit card debt free. Which is so nice for me to say. I've been battling with credit card debt for the past like 3 years. I've had it up to like, I think like $9,000 of credit card debt a few years ago until I started taking it more seriously. So to only have $88 in credit card debt is a miracle, and I cannot wait for that to be paid off with my next paycheck and just to be done with consumer debt for the time being, at least until like an emergency comes up or something that I can't really avoid. All right, so we're moving into my high priority sinking funds. And we're gonna start with my car upkeep, which is gonna be getting $20 today. This is for car maintenance. So oil changes, car registration, any kind of maintenance work on it. I will be taking it to a mechanic in my spring break. I do work at a school, so I do get a week off, and I do plan on taking it in for some preventative work. And it's also been making a weird noise, so I'm gonna get that checked out. So I have 100, 200, 300, 400, 450, 470, 490, 510, 520. So $520. Wait, I don't know if that's right. 1, 2, 3, 400, 450, 470, 490, 510, 520. Okay, that is right. $520. My health and medical is going to get $10 today. So it has $50, $60, $70, $80 in it, which we're doing pretty good. I initially said I was going to stop stuffing this at $50 because that's usually what a copay is for me, but I think I'm going to try to aim to put at least $10 per paycheck in here just in case. My work spending is also going to be getting a 10. A lot of these envelopes are going to be getting $10 just because I like easy, simple math. And so that's why I planned it that way. Gifts is also going to be getting $10. Gifts has 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 61, 2, so $62. Oops. I do have little envelopes in some of my envelopes, and that is just in case I need to keep some of this cash in my wallet. Like if I know I need to buy a gift, if I'm going to the store, I can pull out my cash and have it already in there so I don't have to unstuff it later, if that makes sense. Holidays is going to be getting at $10 as well. This is my holidays / Christmas binder. So it now has 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, $47. And I do have a mixture of prop bills and real bills in some of these, just because I am trying to accrue interest in a lot of the funds that I know I won't have to reach for very often. So holidays is one of them, because I probably won't be reaching for it much until the end of this year, because Thanksgiving, Halloween, Christmas are usually the ones that I spend the most money on. Date nights will be getting $10 as well. I'm here for it. So you have $20, $40, $60, $70, $80, $81, $82 in date night. And I also have a gift card I got from Fetch for a steakhouse for $50. So I am planning on using that this weekend, hopefully, as long as we can find time. So Marie, she's my cat. She gets $10 today as well. So she has $20, $40, $50, $60, $70, $80. And I did decide to start using her envelope for her food and litter, so that I don't have to stress myself out too much trying to stretch my grocery money for her. So we're gonna go ahead and give that a try. So that is also another one of those envelopes that I am telling myself to stuff at least $10, or at least $10 or $5 each paycheck. Restaurants is getting 10, so it has 20, 40, 60, I'm sorry, 20, 40, 50, 60, $65 in it. And this one also has a little travel size envelope in case I need to go out with it. What's next? Babe. Babe has $6 in him, and I did recently finish this tracker before his birthday, and then I ended up spending like everything except for the $6. So I am going to start this back up. I'm gonna keep each shape worth $5 just to motivate myself to finish her out. So she already has $6, so I'm already gonna color in that shape. What is that shape called? A hexagon, I think. And my babe, he's going to get $10. So this envelope now has $16. And I was hoping that this color would be cool, but it doesn't really seem to be showing up. So I guess I'm gonna use this periwinkle color still. $5, $10, $15. Do you guys have an envelope for your significant other? Or do you kind of just include them with like a gift or some kind of envelope like that? I'm curious. My Costco envelope is going to be getting stuffed for the first time ever. And I'm gonna give it 2 10s, so $20 total. We are gonna be going to Costco this weekend, so hopefully I don't spend all of this, but I probably will. That is it for my high priority sinking fund binder. We're gonna move on to my gray one, which is my low priority. And a lot of these are more long-term sinking funds. So things that I know I do not pull from as often as my brown binder. My wardrobe is getting skipped. Household is getting skipped, I believe. My side hustle, which is my fund for Etsy and YouTube, is gonna get skipped. I did recently pull some money out of here to order like an A6 hole puncher, as well as, what did I order? Some rings, like these kind of rings, so that I can make some own binders to use. And I'm really excited for those to come in next week. Dental is gonna get $10 today. And I still need to reschedule my cleaning, but I have $10, $20, $25, $26, $27, $28 in dental. This one I'm planning on stuffing like maybe $100 max, just because my insurance does cover cleanings and preventative work, and so I really don't need money set aside for dental. It's more for an emergency situation. I don't think I've ever had to pay a copay at the dentist in my life, I think, except for when I got my wisdom teeth out. Okay, glasses is gonna be getting $10. I do need to start saving up to buy new contacts, probably at the end of this year or early next year, and those are super expensive. Toiletries is gonna get skipped. My coffee restock is going to be getting 10. I mention this all the time, but I am a Nespresso connoisseur. I'm obsessed with Nespresso coffees. They're so good, but they are kind of a little bit more pricey. So I do save up to do a bulk order so I can get a bunch of freebies. So right now I have $40 in here. I will probably wait until this is at about 80 or 100 before ordering more coffee. My beauty is getting skipped. Transportation is being skipped and sick day is being skipped. So that is it for this binder. And I apologize if there's a delay. I did recently reorganize my binders, and so I am kind of just double checking on my computer to make sure that I stuff everything I need to. Because on my computer right now I'm using a Google spreadsheet and I have not reorganized those as to how I've reorganized my binders. So I'm kind of jumping around on the spreadsheet. All right. We're gonna move on to my savings goals. Travel is gonna be getting skipped this week, but my emergency fund will be getting $25 today. And there is a tracker in here. So hopefully there is a number for 25. This is to save, I almost said $20,000, $2,000. So there is a 25, so I'll go ahead and color that one in here. And we will add a 20 and a 5. So I have 1,500, so 1,500 in my high yield savings account with SoFi, which is earning 3.75% interest. If you guys do not have a high yield savings account, then check it out because you're missing out on free money. I leave my link in the description below, but I also know that the bank called Ally, A-L-L-Y, they also have competitive rates. I think it's about the same as my SoFi account, but I'm not too sure. I do like those two banks. I've never used Ally, but I do like them, and I was debating between them and SoFi because they allow you to divide up your savings account into different buckets, kind of like sinking fund envelopes, which is really cool. So in my eFund, I have 1,500, 520, 40, 60, 65, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So $1,575, I believe, if I did that correct. Please let me know if I'm wrong, but I really don't feel like counting that again. You guys, I work at an elementary school, so and let me know if this is you, if you also work with kids, but sometimes, like, I swear to you guys, I'm educated, but sometimes when I get home from work, I will be talking like a kid in sentences that just do not make sense, and I don't know. I need to maybe surround myself with more adults in my life. I don't know. All right. My new tires is going to get skipped this week. My moving fund is kind of going to get a random number, but we are going to be adding $16 today. If I can get it out. These placeholders are so cute. I got them from Carrie J Budgets on Etsy, but they're kind of hard to get in and out of my envelopes because they're brand new envelopes. I got them in October. And they have not really been stretched out yet. So I have 10, 15, and $16. Okay, so my moving fund has 1,000, 100, 150, 200, 220, 240, 250, 260, 265, 266. So $1,266. Me and my partner, and I, we are looking at houses to rent. We've started looking for them already. It's been a bit discouraging because everything is really overpriced right now. So come April, or maybe even before April, when we do find a place and move, I am anticipating that I won't be able to stuff my savings and sinking funds as much as I have been because our rent is going to be going up. Which is a bummer, but I am gonna just try to enjoy it as much as possible now. My month ahead isn't gonna get stuffed, but I stuff this one with my leftover bills money for my bills binder. When I pay my bills, if I have anything left over, I move it over into this envelope. Furniture is gonna be getting skipped. Electronics is actually going to be getting $15 today. So I'm gonna color in one shape because they're each 15. Give it a 10 and a 5. So electronics now has 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, and 5. So $105 in electronics. Sorry, I keep making noises, you guys. I keep having to clear my throat. I don't know if it's a pet peeve for you guys. It is a pet peeve for me to hear people doing that. And so I know when I hear myself doing it, it makes me cringe, but I do apologize if that bugs you. I am still kind of getting better. So that is it for my savings goal binder. The last thing that we're gonna do is my savings challenges. So we have those in here, and we are going to start off with my 52-week challenge. I have set aside $30 for this challenge. So I have a 20, a 5, and 5 lines. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So $30 for today to add in here. So I'm just kind of debating on how I want to do it. If I want to stuff just this 30 number, or if I want to break it up into 2, which I think I want to do it that way. I think I'm going to stuff a 20 and a 10. Just to make myself feel like I have done more than I have, you know? So it is a goal of mine to finish this by the end of the year. Now that I've been thinking about how expensive my future home might be, I'm hoping that this will be possible. We'll just have to see, but it is a goal to finish this challenge as well as my 50 envelope challenge with my rollover money. Oh my gosh, get in there. Thank you. I do make these trackers myself, you guys. If you're interested, they are available on my Etsy. I have a bundle of them for $2, so I made them really affordable for you guys. So go ahead and check them out if you're interested. I would love the support over there. And we are going to be stuffing my 15K challenge as well. So for each paycheck, I am gonna add $85 in here for this first year in an attempt to save up $15,000 at the end of 5 years. So I have 20, 40, 60, 80, and $85 to add in here. Okay. So in my 15K savings challenge, as of yet, I have 100, 200, 300, 320, 40, 60, 80, 400, 420, 40, 60, 80, 500, 510. So $510 in here, which is not bad. And just to kind of explain this to you guys a little bit better. So for this first year that I'm working on currently, I'm doing $85 per paycheck. So 26 weeks, because I get paid bi-weekly, to equal about $2,000. And then next year, I'm going to increase that amount that I contribute to $100, all the way up to year 5, where I contribute $145 per pay period. So at the end of 5 years, I should have about $1,500. I am planning on using that money to put a down payment on a home, hopefully, with my partner, with what he's saving up. So last but not least, you guys, we are going to work on my 50 envelope challenge, which is right here. I came prepared today, you guys. I do have 2 trackers for this one. I keep one with the money itself, and then I keep one in my binders just in case I need to quickly check and see how much money I have in it. So this is my rollover cash from my envelopes. Just as a reminder, we have 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, and $29 today. So I am thinking I'm probably just going to stuff it all into envelope 29 just to make my life easier. So 29, and then I'll color it on this side as well. All right. Now we have to find it. 32, 30, and 29. And I do make these myself as well, you guys. If you're ever interested in something like this, I can make 50 envelopes. I can make 100 envelopes. I have different patterns. Just send me a comment down below and I can maybe get in touch with you about what kind of patterns you might want. I had them listed on my Etsy and then I deactivated it just because they do take a lot of work and they're really time consuming. So I think it's something that I'll just do by order and not just have them stocked up, if that makes sense. All right, so that is it for my cash stuffing for the second paycheck of January. I hope you guys are doing well with your goals. I hope you're having, you know, a safe and fun start to 2023 year. And I hope that, you know, this video, you guys found it inspiring or motivating. And I just wanted to let you guys know, yet again, you guys motivate me so much. I'm so grateful and appreciative for all of the support that you give me. And I'm so glad to have you here on my channel. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like and comment on this video if you've made it all the way to the end. Go ahead and leave a plant emoji if you made it this far, any kind of plant. I'm just curious to see who watches my videos to the end. And I'll catch you in my next video, which will be next week. I think I'm going to start doing unstuffing videos for you guys. Oh my gosh, I forgot. I was going to show you guys 2 new envelopes that I made. So I did talk about my goals in my last video where I kind of went over my Q4 recap for 22 as well as my 2023 goals. I did mention it earlier as well that one of my goals is to drink more water, more agua. So I did make this tracker. It has all the different months in it. So my plan is I track my water intake on an app on my phone. I think it's called Water Reminder. I'm not sure. And I'm going to look at the calendar at the end of each month and write the number of how many days I met that goal. So we have 31 days in January. So far, I think I missed 2 of them. So if I make it through the end of the month with only missing 2, I would write 29 here. And for each day that I met my water goal, I'm going to add $1 into this challenge. I did have to print this in black and white because I don't have a color printer. So yeah, one of these days I will save up for a color printer. And this is my next one. So if you watched my last videos, and if you didn't, go ahead and watch it now. My other goal for my personal life is to download Babbel, which I will be starting in February to learn better Spanish. And so what I plan on doing here is it's kind of be more focused on if I miss a day of Babbel to keep myself motivated and accountable for practicing each day. So I'm planning on using Babbel, you know, minimum of 10 minutes a day. And if I miss a day, then I have to save $5 for every missed day. And I haven't downloaded it yet, but I'm pretty sure Babbel keeps like a streak for you and it'll let you know, it kind of tracks how often you log in and work on learning a new language. So that's what I'm going to do for here. So for example, in February when I start it, if I miss 5 days, then I'll be adding in $25. So this will be a motivator for me to stay on top of it because I really don't have too much extra cash to play with. So that is why I'm choosing to focus it on any days that I miss instead of days that I complete. Oh, hi, mamas. Hi. I was wondering when she would join us. She's been joining us for a lot of our videos lately. This is my cat, Marie, who I have a sinking fund for. And your sinking fund is doing quite well, my friend. All right, you guys. Anyways, that does it for this video. I wish you nothing but good health and good wealth, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye-bye.